Hello everyone, my name is Otavio and this is the Galilean Library. And today I'm here with the book combo tag. This tag was originally created by JesseTheReader, and most recently I've seen it done by Samantha over at Novels and Nonsense. And yeah, I decided to do it. Nobody tagged me, but I'm gonna do it anyway. So basically I have here 6 questions that I have to answer, and they pertain to combining stories, authors, worlds, and things like that. Question number 1. Which 2 authors would you like to see putting their writing skills together to write a book? And I've thought about this before just because of the subtle similarities between these 2 authors. So I'm gonna say Ursula Vernon and Neil Gaiman. And most recently I've read Ursula Vernon in the form of a short story, which is Jackalope Wives, which was the Nebula Award winner in the short story category this year. And I really loved it. Basically, I think those 2 authors have some sort of a similarity in the way that they portray folklore and female characters, and that sort of dream quality to their writing, and especially the way the characters are developed as well. I don't know if this is just me, but I do see a lot of similarities in them, and I think if they put their writing skills together, they could do something really amazing. Not to say that they're not amazing on their own, because they freaking are. Like, come on, Neil Gaiman and Ursula Vernon are just fantastic. Question number 2. What is your favorite collaboration? Either a short story collection or a story that the authors worked on together. For me, I'm gonna have to choose something that I have not read yet, and that is Dangerous Women. And this is edited by Gardner Dozois and also by George R.R. Martin, and there are several really big names in here. So for example, Lev Grossman, Diana Gabaldon, Jim Butcher, Joe Abercrombie, George R.R. Martin. This sounds like a fantastic collection. I really like the theme as well, so I'm really excited to get into this sometime. I don't know when. Though I wish I had chosen something that I have read. I haven't read anything that falls into that category recently, or something that I love so much that I would point out here, but this seems like the perfect collaboration with a very interesting theme, and I really want to get into it. Question number 3. If you could combine 2 stories and make them a book of their own, which stories would you choose, and what would the reworked title be? So I'm gonna choose the Mistborn series and the His Dark Materials series. So this is by Brandon Sanderson and this is by Philip Pullman, and the reworked title would be Demons in the Mist. So that would be so fantastic if the characters in Mistborn could have demons just like in this story. And to go even further, if this was maybe like one universe in the Cosmere, that would be so fantastic, so freaking amazing. Yes. Though, to be honest, the title does sound like something horror-centric, and none of these really are. But I'm gonna go with that anyway because it just sounds really cool. Question number 4. What 2 characters from different books would you ship? So this is a weird question for me because I don't usually think about shipping characters or relationships or, you know, that sort of, you know, like perfect couple sort of thing. But I'm gonna do a non-traditional sort of pairing here, and I'm gonna go with Vin from the Mistborn series and Sharith Ivani from City of Stairs by Robert Jackson Bennett. And the reason for that is I think they're 2 very strong women, and they could do with having more, you know, connections with other females in their lives, though Shara does already, but I think Vin would benefit from this relationship so much. Shara would be sort of like a mentor to her, you know, this strong independent woman that, you know, has a very prominent position. They are both so well developed, and I don't know, I think they would really get along well, and I think Shara could be that sort of mother figure that Vin lacks in her life a little bit. Yeah, that would be fantastic. Question number 5. What 2 worlds from different series would you like to come together into one epic world? So I'm gonna do something a little bit unexpected here, mix a little bit of the genres and a little bit of the type of book really, and I'm gonna go with a mix of the world from The Moon is a Harsh Mistress and Cinder. Yes. So there are lunars in both books. Luna is a thing in both books, and I think one of the problems I had with Cinder was that it wasn't that well developed in terms of the description of the world building, and, you know, description of Luna, but maybe that's something that's gonna get better in later books. I don't know, I haven't read them. But they would benefit so much from having the society in the Luna from Moon is a Harsh Mistress by Robert A. Heinlein that I just can't even. Like, that would be great. It would add depth to this world, and in turn, for Heinlein, it would add sort of like that, you know, cheesy, you know, fun sort of thing that Cinder has, you know, the fairy tale aspect. I know fans of either book might want to kill me, but I don't care. This is probably going to be a good pairing, and the resulting world would probably be great. I think. Maybe. Don't kill me. And lastly, question number 6. Which book series would you like to be combined into one book? And I've had this answer forever, since the first time I've read this series, and that's the Elenium series by David Eddings. I have all 3 books up here, and yeah, while reading this, I felt that it was just one story. Like, it would be a massive book, for sure, but I think that would be the best way to go with them. And whenever you decide to read them, if you do, I would suggest reading them all back to back, because you might just lose the interest if you let too much time go by in between them, but that's just my opinion. Yeah, but great series, I really liked it. I gave 4 stars to every single book, and yep, that's it. I hope you guys have enjoyed this tag video, and if you did, click the like button. If you want to see more, click subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Ciao. Fantastic if the characters in